Welcome back. It is 6:43, 26 degrees out there, but it's hot here in the studio because we've got some great wings with us this morning. Celebrating something Buffalo does best, chicken wings, of course, and lots of people are going to be eating wings this weekend because of the Bills game. But this weekend also Buffalo's self-proclaimed original wing sauce making a comeback.
We are joined by the daughter of the first king of wings, John Young, Lina Young, and also Mark Moscato, from Buffalo Bike Tours. And it's an interesting story how we're talking about something that came out in 1961 but is new again, and how the two of you got together. First of all, Lina, tell me about your dad and wings and things, because so many people out there have got such fond memories of that original Buffalo chicken wing.
Right. So my dad started his first chicken wing business down at Carlton and Jefferson Street. There he started with whole wings and mumbo sauce after getting a little suggestion from a person in Washington. It was a big creation, and it just took off from there. And so he ended up having 3 other restaurants up the Jefferson Street corridor, and they're back today.
Yeah, and the mumbo wings are still the whole wing.
The whole
so you don't have to fight over the flat or the drums.
That's
because
right.
You get the whole thing with the mumbo wings.
Exactly.
But the sauce in particular is very different too.
And it's also an interesting story about how the mumbo wings became rediscovered, because they were in hiatus for many years, and that's where Mark comes into the story. Tell me about that.
Oh, geez, yeah. You know, I have a seasonal tour company called Buffalo Bike Tours. We don't do tours this time of year for natural reasons. But it kind of occurred to me not long after I started that the first thing out of people's mouths when they visit Buffalo is, Mark, where's the best place to go get chicken wings? So it occurred to me people would probably pay me to take them around to these different chicken wing locations. That led me down some different research paths, and I came across the story of John Young. And I thought that was really fascinating when I read a description by former council member James Pitts, who described it as liver quivering and lip smacking down to your toes. And I was like, that made me really intrigued. I needed to know more, and I needed to try to taste it because I never had mumbo sauce. So we connected kind of by happenstance through another station, and the rest is history. We've been collaborating for 3 years, and on these tours, a lot of people say, this is fantastic. We love to share it with our family. So that led us to the idea to try to get it in bottles. And it's been a long process over a couple of years, just getting a product like on the shelf that doesn't need to be refrigerated. Oh my God, there's so many steps.
So you're all here today because it is in a bottle now, and there's a launch party tomorrow. Real quickly, tell us about the launch party and where people can get the John Young mumbo sauce.
So the launch party will be.
And Pete's just going to eat while you talk about it.
Well, you got up early to cook, so
That's
I'm not going
right.
to be rude.
We'll be at Michigan Street corridor, at the corner of Broadway and Michigan, the African American Heritage Center there, and we'll be there from 12 to 3. Where we'll be having some just tastings. So since my dad did do also mumbo burgers, we'll have some chicken tastings, pieces, some pieces of burger. We'll have one vegetarian option also, so that they can taste the sauce, and hopefully everybody will come out and enjoy.
Never thought about putting it on a burger. Great idea.
And you know what? Jim Pitts should have said bow tie flipping as well.
All right.
He's famous for the bow tie. Thank you very much, Lina Young and Mark Moscato. And we'll have all the information about where you can get the new John Young's original mumbo sauce at WGRZ.com.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right.